He asked me out 4 times.
That didn't happen. Okay, listen.
Before I said yes.
What up? It's DJ
and Nicole.
And today we got a story time for you guys. We're gonna be telling you guys the first time we basically met, kind of. So where do we begin? In 7th grade, when we were in middle school, how many years ago? I don't even know. She was walking from one hallway to the other, and I was coming down to walk into one of those hallways, right down. So she was walking that way, I was walking this way. And so I seen her walking across my vision as I was walking. She was walking with somebody or whatever, and the windows were right there, so the light was shining. It looked like a movie and shit. And it was slow motion, hair was flowing in the wind. You're like,
yeah, right.
You're smiling, you're like, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's exactly how I like. So after that happened, I was like, man, that girl looks good. And then I was like, I gotta get to know her. So the next year, 8th grade, we were in like the hallways or something.
Pretty sure I remember it was by my locker.
Yeah, it was by her.
Like you came up to my locker.
I don't know why I did this. Okay, I don't know what I said to you. Like, I want to know what I said to you, because what could I have said to you?
I don't remember what you said,
creepy.
but I know it was weird, and I remember I was dying.
I probably said some
I
weird
was laughing.
and funny shit, like something weird and something funny, and it was probably a little bit creepy, like, because you didn't really know me. But
I liked that because I like weirdos, so.
Get you a weirdo, girls. She used to go to like this one certain hallway all the way up the end of the school, and she would wait at these doors for her sister to pick her up. I was like, man, there's my chance. I must have just like walked up and started walking with her, and then walked her to the doors, and then I would talk to her and sit and wait there, and she was probably like, who the fuck are you? But I couldn't help her. I was like, man, I want to talk to her. So I started talking to her more, and so then I would just wait for her a couple times there, and then a few times turned into more times, and turned into more times, and then we ended up being friends, right? So fast forward a little bit, I was like, man, I'm about to figure out who this is. So I got on Facebook and looked her up.
Didn't you friend request me and ask me out right away?
No, okay, this is what happened.
Oh,
I remember
yeah,
exactly what I said.
All 4 times.
I remember exactly. Whoa.
Guys,
it was only one time. Okay, no, wait.
They gotta know the whole story.
We'll get to that.
No,
so
we won't. He's gonna leave it out.
No, I won't leave it out. So, no, wait. So, you didn't hear that right. It was not 4 times, it was like
he
once.
asked me out 4 times.
That didn't happen. Okay, listen.
Before I said yes on
listen.
the 5th time. And the 5th time he didn't even ask.
Okay, listen. This is what happened. So I messaged her on Facebook after I friend requested, right? I messaged her and I was like, why don't you like me?
And I was like, I never said that.
And I was so salty. I was like, she's really nice to me, but she just seems to not like me like that. So then if you go forward a little bit more, I asked her out a couple of times down the road. All of them
3
or on Facebook.
3
except for one was on Skype.
Yeah, he did them all over like social media. Like he never asked me on person, which is one of the reasons why I didn't say yes, because you couldn't even do it in person.
Okay, that's because I was nervous. I won't lie. So anyway, I got rejected and my heart broken like 8 times by her.
Yeah.
And so, but we still got past it, okay? So we were friends.
Yeah, we were always friends.
We were always like friends. We were kind of on and off again friends. We got in like a fight or two. We were in this group chat with another friend who's not a friend anymore, and then we were all talking, and then we just got in a fight, stopped talking, and then that was it for a while. I always thought about her though, no matter what, I always thought about her. In January of 11th grade, we weren't talking. Like it's not like we probably weren't on super bad terms, but we weren't talking. And then I left for military school. I had to go to that for 6 months, and then that's where I graduated from.
Yeah, he wrote me a letter from military school.
Yeah, I was just thinking about her, and I was like, I need to write her. So I wrote her this letter, and she still has it. And
then I wrote him a letter back, and then we were basically friends again.
Yeah, we were kind of like there again. Something happened where we weren't friends again, and then I wanted to be like start hanging out again. So I asked her if she wanted. Okay, that's another time. We'll save that for another time. I won't tell you the whole story about that.
Yeah.
Basically, we stopped talking after that time I stood her up. Then you fast forward a little bit more. That was in 2015. You fast forward to 2016, the end of July, and
I was on Tinder.
I was on Tinder. She was on Tinder, and I was just swiping, and I was like, this shit sucks, man. I won't even lie. I was not getting any matches. And then I seen her picture, and I was like, I'm gonna swipe it because I like her, and I doubt I'm even gonna get. Like, I doubt it's gonna be anything. She's not even gonna see this or probably like see me and swipe on me. So I'm just gonna swipe it just because I want to. And
then I saw him, and I swiped for him, and then matched. As soon as I matched with him, I messaged him.
I was mad that I wasn't getting any matches, and I was like, off Tinder for a little bit. I think I even uninstalled the app. So I reinstalled the app and it was like getting back on there, and I was like maybe a week later or something.
Yeah, because I remember I messaged him and it took him like days to reply, and I was like, wow.
And anyway, you don't need to hear that. So anyway, yeah, it was about a week, and then I got back on, and then I seen it. I was like, no way. So I told a few friends who I was with, and I was like, you're never gonna believe who I just matched with, because they knew I had liked her. And I was like, you're never gonna believe who I just matched with. This is crazy. This is probably a fake profile. Yeah, a fake profile. I was so like.
You knew I liked you.
I was like, no, I did not know. I knew you were like me as like a friend.
No, I flirted with you so much.
I did not know. 100%.
I
swear on everything. I swear on my family's life. I did not know you liked me.
Then you're dumb because I flirted with you so much.
I am dumb. I'm not gonna lie.
How did you miss?
But because
my signs.
Because I didn't know that, like, a lot of the reason you didn't go out with me was because I didn't ask in person. So when I got rejected, I was like, she must not like me like that.
Well, and because we were too young. I told you that before too.
That's true. I wish I would have.
I didn't want to date in high school really, because people would just get together and they would break up, get together, break up.
She's
in like
right about
3
that.
weeks.
Yeah.
So I just didn't want to do that.
She was smart. I was trying smart like her. Then so I seen it, and I was like, oh, gotta message her back. So we were talking and stuff, and then we started talking more, texting and stuff, and then we're like, okay, you want to hang out? And I asked her if she wanted to go to the movies. So we went to the movies. We went to
The Purge.
Election year. That was the first movie we seen. That was like our first date our first hangout.
I was so nervous. I remember.
So was I. I remember you walking out, and I was like, oh shit! Look at that babe right there. It was awkward, but it was fun, and
we started dating within like a week of hanging out, right?
Yeah, because we went to the movie.
Then we went to the beach.
Then we went to the beach, which was where I was like
even better.
Yeah, that was so fun. That was where I was catching more signs like, wait, does she like me? Because like she was like I was giving her piggyback rides, and like it was just more flirting like that I noticed. So then we were like play fighting and stuff, and then we're okay. You don't need to hear all that?
Oh, you don't need to hear all that?
Okay, that's for us to know. Fast forward a little bit, only about a week. We have this in another story time. In our first kiss story time, you guys can hear how we basically started dating in our first kiss, but basically we were laying in her bed and I kissed her, and then
he was
we were talking.
He was like, what are we now?
I didn't say it like that. I was like, so like where do you want to go from here? Because I didn't know if she wanted to date yet or do anything, and I wasn't even expecting. Okay, going into like hanging out with her again, I did not want to ask her out and make it awkward. I told my friends, I told my brother, I told myself, I was like, do not. Whatever you do, do not.
And then you did it in the first week.
Catch feelings and ask her out. What do? I was a week later and I was already doing it. I was like, I can't help it. Like we were doing stuff, play fighting, flirting. And I was like, no, she has to have feelings. And so I was like, do you want to like end up together and dating? And she said,
I was like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, she was like, yeah. And then I was like, you mean like right now?
Yeah, you know what I said. So you mean like right now?
Because I was like, what is that? What do you mean? I guess like.
And then I was like, sure. So technically he didn't even ask me out. He just said, so how about right now?
No, you make it sound bad. It's like that.
That's how it was.
That's how we met, got together.
That's how we met and got together.
Hey, I'm trying to film a video. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Make sure it has the lines around it.
Make sure it has lines around it so you can get all of our notifications every time, not just occasionally. And we'll see you guys next time.
Love you.
Love you more.
Nope. Bye.